Back. Rogue Trader. Here with Sabrina the Witch. But she's sanctioned, so it's okay. Pascal's there. Idra. Alvarad. Rena. Magenta. Garcia. I don't see the Lord Inquisitor. Trader's Castigator. Big Bliss. Lost the way. Come back. It's because he's only traveling with me to football. I don't want to take the Heretic Psyker.
Newcomers! How's this for a warm welcome?
Grovel before the faithful!
I'll turn you into corpse starch. Here we go.
Let's get to it!
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Kill someone!
Uh-oh.
My place is at the fort. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Guided by faith! I'll do it. Struggle is a prayer. Eradicated. Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. Look out! Show me what you've got!
Let's make it quick.
It's nothing! I'm here, maggot! Scared yet?
High momentum.
There is movement in the Empyrean. I know what is to come. Was that you? Or... On it!
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it!
My ears are ringing.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I have read tomes of military tactics. It's the fury of House Orcelio.
The omniscient soul comprehends all.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Careful now. Victory is imminent.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens. I won't suffer this. Rejoice in service.
If only that were possible.
Indeed. One fewer target.
Get some.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
The pain will subside.
House Orselio thanks you.
As the Emperor commands. I'll do it. Don't touch me. My faith shields me.
Damn.
Cover me.
Hold on.
Running by their own right. My vow.
Emperor, give me strength. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
The shivering young servant looks up at you with horror in his eyes. Emperor, protect me. killed. Every time I warn them, and they go off. Dear Emperor, our Lord and Savior, how could this have happened? Who could have thought? Idris spits on the ground in annoyance. Gang of Pee-wee thugs attacked me. The Emperor's annoyed rogue trader Von Valencius. Such a poorly organized attempt of my life no one can see as a personal affront. Would wager that this was not an assassination tip, but rather a common raid. Half-wits had no idea that they would run into you, Lord Captain. Still, wouldn't hurt to be on our guard. Grave been known to fall to the pathetic. We can attest to this from our recent experience. Avalar frowns and rubs the bridge of his nose as if fatigued. Your ladyship, those guys were had it their gang. They're the worst. I'm telling you, they're scared of no one, not even Leech Takari. He glanced around like he's expecting more bands to appear. And does it happen often around here? Shooting? Yes. Attacks on nobles? Not very often. Less it's the Ambers. They're vicious. Not a week goes by without them killing gun somebody. They're wicked heretics. They respect nothing. They follow no rules. Don't report this to your liege. Yes, I'm sorry, your ladyship. I'll just go forward to the liege. They killed her. They killed my lady. Oh, this is terrible.
The Divine watches over us.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Sometimes you can...
Heresy grows from idleness. The Emperor protects.
All upgrade. That's damage. That's damage. What do you got?
Let us walk this path to the end.
Tall hunched tech priest stares at you unblinkingly. Breathtaking mask conceals gaunt features. The skin of his hands of a sickly gray hue, while his augment shows signs of combat damage and are played black from him, giving a general air of luxuriousness. Initiating identification procedure. This unit is defined as Logis Opticon 22 and is a fully authorized representative structural part of the Hagenasi fleet and the priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Access has been granted to the following options: information exchange, strengthening diplomatic links. Initiating official green procedure for esteemed high-value visitor, glorious success to House von Valencia. At Binaric, Aria begins to flow from the scratched box attached to the tech priest's chest, requesting information exchange regarding contractual obligation, Logistar Theta. Under the contractual obligation question 34.761, during several years ago, the exploratory Kajanasi fleet received from representatives authorized units of the Von Valencian dynasty a volume of high-grade promethium equal to the fuel capacity of 6 Tantalon Void tankers. Received it and then didn't pay, compensate, remunerate, settle accounts. Should I go on, or is that enough synonyms? The stipulated payment reciprocal offering from the Kajanasi fleet can be made to Von Valencia's assets at the current time, after which contractual obligations will be fulfilled to achieve, confirm your status regarding the settlements of the payment reciprocal offer. The request is accepted. The sacred machines will be loaded into the hold of your vessel. For the control obligation, Usher Theta conclude the Kaganasi fleet thanks House Von Valencia for its cooperation. Hey, you want to be my friends? Priesthood of the Adeptus Mechanicus is interested and considers expedition cooperation of road trips. Under the terms of the Treaty of Mars, it is willing to provide services to the Von Valencia dynasty. The priority of service tasks will be raised if the lack of links are strengthened. The Kaganasi fleet will be glad alternative unavailable to accept any sample of sacred technology, samples of profane xenotech, miscellaneous items, minor storage, study, and or disposal of the aforementioned objects, with the exception of 3 miscellaneous professional right of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The exploratory fleet will also set information about plants in the corner expanse that have not previously been recorded in the planetary registry. I'll make a trade deal.
Let the faith guide my path to glory. We are bound by the blood of martyrs. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars. Accomplished! The Divine watches over us! The Emperor gave me a vision! I have proven myself yet again. Know your duty! duty prevails. We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
I am forever astonished that Reverend Hieronymus makes do with that shoebox of a chapel in the atrium for his servants. Footfall has several temples, far more befitting his status.
The Drusians are a unique order. They teach people to be content with little, and they follow that principle themselves.
Buzzing crowds closed in on several harried-looking individuals. Some of their faces are smeared with fresh blood. Angry cries and twisted faces leave no doubt massacre is about to take place. Investigator, just cut their throats already. What were they thinking letting the ship dock a footfall? They're all stricken. No cutting. We get their blood on us, we'll all be taken too. Better burn them. Hieronymus, be quiet, you scoundrel. A priest clad in simple black raiment cuts through the crowd like a void ship crossing the sky. You dare pass judgment on others? What arrogance to think you have the right. Virginus starts to the side of the elderly police. That's Reverend Hieronymus. I'm surprised he decided to intervene in a street squabble. Reverend, but these are heretics, real heretics. Their whole planet is plagued. Folks say they all died over there. And why is that, huh? Because they're heretics, and the Emperor punished them. We're no heretics, one of the people surrounded by the crowd raised his chin. We ran from the heretics, barely escaped for our lives. There was no plague on our planet, only arch enemies' minions, a whole army of them, he spits on the ground. If you want to blame anyone, blame those who abandoned our world, blame the governor, blame the tech priests, blame the masters of Kiab Galma who forsook it in its darkest. Several dozen gazes pointed to you, and who are you supposed to be? And Sabrina, rogue trader of the Von Valencia dice. General Razzo's expression changes completely, and he makes a clumsy attempt at a bow, then crumples to his knee. Your ladyship, I'm sorry. Sorry for not recognizing you. You see, it's just that it's your first time on footfall, and we didn't know. Terrified, he falls silent. We were just, rooting out heresy here. These scrawny ones, they're from the ship. They came from the bowels of the Coronus expanse. They got plague there, and mutants, and now they're spreading the rot everywhere. That taint, they're all... Silence, you must be completely out of your mind. A band of woefully dim-witted reprobates who think themselves bringers of justice. Who are you to pass judgment on anyone? All you ought to be doing is suffering and repenting till the end of your days. What's so wrong about that, Reverend? You just want to put those heretics to death. We're not heretics, the haggard man is on the verge of tears. We're refugees, I swear it on the golden throne. We served the Imperium faithfully until they hung us out to dry. Where were the protectors that were meant to shield the lands of humanity from nightmare? Traitors. Traitors and heretics, the lot of them. A murmur runs through the crowd. The people gawk at you. At the priests, at the wretched group hiding in the center. How tiring, the motley sea of colors that fill the relentless clouds hard on the eyes. So many hues, but most of them are acid yellow streaks of fear. Their red bowls swelling, ready to burst and pain all who are gathered here. Cassia looks at the crowd of troublemakers warily, and they shudder at the very sight of her. As for the hearts of those who have been forced to defend themselves, they are shrouded in purplish-black grief, but their words are as transparent as the ice that lies at the top of a glacier. But commoner is always deaf to others' suffering, for such is their nature. Interfering in their affairs is hardly worthy of you or me, Sabrina. Hey, you you're where Ladyship said, go to the docks. Turns to you and bows deeply. Don't you worry, none, your Ladyship. We'll go with these people. We'll wash them and make sure they keep their trap shut about you. The arrogance and self-righteousness of the malefactor. Priest shakes his head, disproving that his eyes shut to you. Reverend Harry Zeloso, head of the Drusian mission here on Football. Thank you for stepping in. Please come and see me at a time. We can talk then.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Sorry, I'm not reading all that lore. My eyes are going blurry just trying to read that.
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars! I rise above hardships. For the Emperor! The Divine watches over us. I have proven myself yet again.
The man with a face so drawn appears to be made of nothing but skin and bone, fixed in unblinking bird-like eyes on you. Priest's simple black clothes have next to no adornments. They do nothing to make his unhealthy gauntness. In a cracked voice he says, "The Emperor protects." It protects, Reverend. But he protects only those who are pure of heart. Do you think yourself one of them? Be leery of this conviction of yours. Many who have risen to the pinnacle of faith have fallen from it into the embrace of pride, less degenerate. And you must be the young Von Valencia. The name carries weight, and is a burdensome one, for its reputation suggests that Theodore encumbered it with many a transgression. I wonder, will you seek to shed them, or will you carry them onward, picking them along the way like ripe fruit and savoring their sweet poison? I have heard many exalt the deeds of your intellect, and call your wisdom a gift from the Emperor himself. Fools, do they not know that the seeds of heresy sprout quickest in an enlightened mind? Understanding only erodes the will that acts. Still have faith in the Emperor. Well then, be twice as diligent, for this sector will seize any chance to test your faith. Greetings, sister. I congratulate you on your return. Was your pilgrimage fruitful? It was, Reverend. Let it be known to you that Theodore von Valencia's ship was attacked by servants of the archenemy, who appall the heart of any righteous soul, she says, nearly hissing fury. Not all of them met a fitting end. Some fled, and more than that, their blasphemous words clearly pointing to this attack being part of a larger design. Reverend Hieronymus, I wish to join the esteemed rogue trader's crew and help protect the Von Valencia's dynasty from the forces of the archenemy. I am divesting myself of the responsibility of guarding the footfall overlook. She's still by my side, and during this on the ship, I could use her assistance going forward. Follow the call of your soul, sister. The footfall reliquary we preserved even without your contribution, as it was in all the years preceding your arrival. I know what it is. Sorry. Calls you to follow the rogue trader, Sister Argenta. You seek combat, for it helps you to forget how hollow and worthless our lives truly are. It offers the illusion of meaning. Perhaps you relinquish this illusion one day, or perhaps you will die before that day comes. Regardless, I wish you luck on your new path. But before you start on a path towards your new destiny, I may have a request to make of you and your companion. Many among my flock are from the poorest, most dispossessed people on Footfall. They've brought me troubling news from Footfall's shadow quarters, in the darkest corners where the Legion's wardens do not venture. Taint has taken root. Footfall is consumed by profanity, but even here, true heresy, serving the Archenemy, is a rarity. The cultists who now dwell in the shadow quarters mark their abodes with the sun inscribed in a blue and gold, and perform strange rituals in secret. The weak find solace in believing these reports to be rumors. But I know well that evil lurks all around us, and I wish to see retribution. Come across heresy surprisingly often these days. Indeed, dark times are upon us, and wretched souls grow ever more eager to embrace heresy, both on Footfall and elsewhere. Its foul buds are coming into bloom. Troubling news is arriving from many planets. There are whispers of wicked things taking place on Kia Gamma, and just recently a transport ship by the name of Nabilica, teeming with refugees, arrived on Footfall from Winterscale's realm. Their world was stricken with blasphemous sedition, and such was the severity that they had to flee to save themselves. The Liege refused to accept them, and so they headed for Foulstone, a desolate cloister of the righteous. It was wise of them to linger in their den of vileness. I do not walk the path pleasing to the Liege. Lamb is weak and riddled with worms on the inside. He seeks to please his Caspasilia masters, those pillars of relics of the unholy Xenos. We will verify this for you faster. With great pleasure, Argenta lays a hand on her weapon. I almost wish for the rumor to be true. My heart yearns to battle some heretics. This is where I bid you goodbye, sister. Noble Sabrina, is there more you wish to ask me about? Can we get someone more finger white? Why, for a missionary, his temple is the patch of deck beneath his feet. From where I stand, I can clearly see the life of my flock. All is blusting, blooming, and wilting. Here I can see their vile urges, futile hopes, and flashes of sincerity. If I were in the habit of locking myself in temple, would I have made it in time to intervene in the massacre of your subjects from Kiava Gamma? No, truth resides not in golden halls, but here, in the square, among the people. Golden halls are home to other, far filthier things. quite innocent.